Guys, you must be aware that the U.S. military training is one of the most systematic and technologically advanced training programs in the world, where every soldier is prepared to perform under extreme conditions and to master diverse combat skills. The highlights of U.S. military training include using state-of-the-art equipment, simulation of real-world scenarios, and developing mental toughness, providing it with a superior and advanced military power status worldwide. On the other hand, Iran's military training is also considered very strategic and rigorous worldwide. Features of Iran's military training such as high-endurance drills, asymmetric warfare techniques, and solid ideological indoctrination endow it with a mighty military status in the world. So, guys, what if there is a competition between these two powerful nations focusing on their military training to determine the exact winner in terms of who is better? Driven by this curiosity, Iran's representative Noble Persian Lion directly challenged the U.S. representative American Papa, claiming that Iran's military training is better than the U.S.'s. American Papa quickly accepted the challenge and compared the military training of both nations on 5 significant points, and the result was surprising. Let's look at this competition and find out the real winner. Technological advancement. U.S. military training is leagues ahead of Iran regarding technological advancement. America has access to world-class technology, such as advanced combat simulators, drones, and augmented reality systems, which train soldiers in real-life combat scenarios without risk. On the other hand, Iran has limited resources, but they still manage to train their military forces efficiently using innovation and improvisation in their military training program. Iran focuses more on guerrilla warfare and asymmetric tactics, which suit their geographic and political situations. So, based on this information, the score is U.S. equals 1, Iran equals 0. Joint operations and interoperability. U.S. military training specializes in joint operations and interoperability, allowing different military branches to work together more effectively. U.S. forces regularly conduct joint exercises and war games, where air, land, and sea forces execute complex missions together, ensuring seamless coordination and communication. Meanwhile, Iran's military conducts primarily limited joint operations with regional allies, and their training is mostly branch-specific. They do not have the U.S.'s advanced interoperability capabilities, so they focus more on independent operations tailored to their strategic defense objectives. So, according to this information, the score is U.S. equals 2, Iran equals 0. Asymmetric warfare. Iran's military training in asymmetric warfare is better than the U.S. because Iran tailors its war strategy according to its geostrategic position and limited resources. Iranian forces are trained in irregular warfare, insurgency, and ambush strategies, preparing them to cope with technologically superior adversaries. Although highly trained in conventional warfare, the U.S. military sometimes places less emphasis on asymmetric tactics, which could be a challenge in recent conflicts. Their focus is more on large-scale, technology-driven operations optimized for traditional battlefields, unlike the guerrilla-style engagements that Iran specializes in. For this reason, the score would be U.S. equals 2, Iran equals 1. Mental and ideological training. Iran's military training includes the teachings and principles of Islam, which are a vital part of their ideological training. Iranian forces integrate Islamic values into their training program, providing soldiers with moral and ethical guidelines according to their religious beliefs. This training instills a deep commitment to the country and their religion, preparing them mentally for combat under challenging situations. While the U.S. military training also focuses on mental toughness and leadership skills, their approach is more centered on technical skills and professionalism, with less ideological indoctrination. U.S. forces are trained to be effective in diverse scenarios and high-stress environments, but they do not have an ideological training program like Iran's. In this way, we can see that Iran is better in mental and ideological training, so the score is U.S. equals 2, Iran equals 2. Before concluding, if you enjoy videos filled with knowledge and entertainment from various fields worldwide, along with factual quizzes and comparison videos, please like this and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for subscribing to us. Resource allocation. America allocates a substantial portion of its defense budget to training and maintenance. This includes state-of-the-art equipment, extensive training facilities, and vast ranges used to train soldiers in diverse scenarios. On the other hand, Iran has limited resources but still manages its military efficiently, focusing on optimizing the available resources. Iran provides training according to its strategic needs, emphasizing unconventional warfare and resourceful strategies to achieve maximum efficiency despite limited resources. Therefore, in terms of resource allocation, U.S. military training is considered better than Iran's, with the final scores being U.S. equals 3, Iran equals 2. So, the winner of this challenge is the U.S.A. But there are still many other fields where Iran could dominate over the U.S., which we will see in the upcoming videos on this channel. So until then, take care, guys, and thank you very much for watching the video.